Hey, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about this Krishan and Bino thing that's going viral right now. It is just making me sick to my stomach. It's ridiculous. It really is. They should not be on here bashing each other, and that's number one. Number two, the things he has said was not necessary. Was not necessary. That's not exposing her. Is not exposing her. You're just being ridiculous and rude and disrespectful. That's what he's doing. Okay, sounding like somebody who is really hurt and bitter because he actually liked her. You know, she's a pretty girl. She is a pretty girl. Um, you know, if those things have happened, if those things really happen, if this stuff is really happening, what does that say about him as a person, as his character? Not much. It doesn't say much, because why would you want to be around something like that from day one? From day one. If you've seen this from day one, why would you want to be around something like that? I don't give a damn how famous I want to be or how popular I want to be. I'm not going to allow myself to be in no fucked up presence like that if somebody was doing something really fucked up to a kid. That's just me. But if you a real person and you genuinely care, you're not going to be in that presence. As soon as you see it, you're gonna do something about it, or you're gonna walk away. You're not gonna stay there for a few weeks and continue to watch it, and then after it's all over, you got what you needed out of it. Then a few weeks later, you're not saying nothing for a few weeks, and a few weeks later you pop up and you say something. What does that say about you? Nothing. It does. You're not a good person either if you're gonna say that a few weeks later. It should have been addressed from the beginning. You shouldn't have never been around her and allowed yourself to endure that. Okay, so he made a statement about the baby falling off the bed. Okay, babies fall off the bed. They do. They do. If you have a child in a bed, a baby or a toddler in a bed, they fall off the bed. Hell, adults sometimes fall off the damn bed. Okay, so he said what messed him up was that she didn't pick the baby up. Or no, she didn't do nothing. She just left the baby on the floor. Okay, but what did you do? If you were in the same room, laying in the same bed with her and both the kids, what did you do? Okay, she didn't pick the baby up. Did you pick the baby up? You see, I love how people tell a story, but then they don't tell the ending of the story. They just told the story. They just said, oh, the baby fell and she left the baby on the floor, and said, oh, that's okay, that'll make him stronger. Nobody picked him up. He just stayed there for the rest of the night, slept on the floor. She didn't pick him up. You didn't pick him up. But you gonna come on here and tell a story about how the baby fell. This is, and everybody is like, oh, that's messed up. I can't believe she would do something like that. I can't believe y'all would do something like that. Not her, y'all. Like, you have kids, my nigga. Like, come on. I know he's not yours, but you have children. Why would you sit there and watch somebody else mistreat their own child? And for all these other people out here saying that, I'm not saying it's not true, because I don't know what's true and what's not true with y'all blogging out here and stuff like that. What I do know is what I see, and what I can break down and pinpoint is y'all coming on here telling stories, and the stories are not making sense, because it's like, You telling the story, you was there, but where was your part? How did you fix it? What was your part in fixing it? Your part was just letting it happen and then just walking away, and then when you felt like it a few weeks later, just saying bullshit about it. Come on, man. Then that says nothing about you as a person. It says that you are slow. It says that you don't have character. You don't have character. Because there is no freaking way that a real person, with a genuine person with a heart who really loves children, would stand there and watch somebody do some stupid shit to some kid. I'm going to jail. For me, I'm going to jail. Or I'm going to make sure that this child gets the help that they need. I don't give a damn. Everybody's talking about it. Okay, so what? We see what we see. So what? Not everybody can accept what's going on with their children. Okay, not everyone is willing to accept it. But those people that are around her, that say they care about her, say they love her, whatever, they need to help her. They need to help her. They need to show her. They don't need to be bogarting. They just need to show her. She is the type of person that will take constructive criticism, but not harsh criticism. Okay? You have to be soft with her and show her genuine love and genuine care and genuine affection. And then she will retaliate. She will understand. She will do what she needs to do. She's going to respond negatively to negative shit. If you're aggressive, she's going to be aggressive. Is what it is. That's what she knows. That's who she is. She's learning. She's not a baby. She's not a child. She's a young adult, but she's learning. And if you was never taught anything and you grew up in a lot of chaos, you are still learning. I'm not making excuses for her. I'm just speaking the truth. I am 51 years old and I'm still learning some things. Okay, so you're never too old or never too young to learn anything. Period. And him calling her a hoe and stinking and all that, but okay, so you allow her to suck on your toes, lick your toes, whatever she did. You probably slept with her, had sex with her, shit like that. But she a hoe and she stink. What the hell does that say about you? So then and you gave money for her son, $300 to help out toys and stuff like that, because she apparently gave you a song and a dance. Okay. So, but what does that say about you? That's saying you were tricked then, my nigga. If she a hoe, then you were tricked. Right? So she pimped you out of motherfucking money. So you just as bad as she is. Probably even worse. Probably even worse. Because you laying up with her, all in her face, pretending to enjoy her company for money. What's that sound like? Sound like a hoe to me? Sound like a trick too? Nah. I don't know. Please make this make sense. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I like the girl. I hope she gets some help. I pray she gets some help. And I wish people stop being so mean and evil. I really do. It's just not making sense. It's just not making sense. It really is not making sense. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You want to help her?